The Prime Minister, Bill English, says he's not a feminist. In fact, he says he doesn't know what that means. He made the comment after his deputy and the Minister for Women, Paula Bennett, told RNZ News this morning she was a feminist most days. Here's our Deputy Political Editor, Chris Bramwell.
The Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines feminism as the belief that men and women should have equal rights and opportunities. The previous Minister for Women, Louise Upston, said she was not a feminist. However, the new Minister, Paula Bennett, is most days.
You know, there's some days when I don't even really think about it and I'm getting on and being busy, but I still get a bit worked up about some of the unfairness that I see, mainly for other women and not for myself these days.
Asked what his position was, Bill English said he didn't really mind whether people called themselves a feminist or not.
I've worked with women who have very assertive views about women's roles, appointed a lot of them to government agencies. The 4 largest organisations in New Zealand are all chaired by women or run by women. So I don't mind what label they use. What really counts is what they do.
And you're a feminist?
I wouldn't describe myself as a feminist. I don't know quite what that means.
This afternoon, Bill English and Paula Bennett got to try out their new chairs at the head of the cabinet table on the 10th floor of the Beehive.
Do you get to take your chair with you, the one that you... No.
That one's higher.
Is it? Yours is
it is.
higher.
The highest.
Eyes on the Prime Minister's chair too.
Gazing at the Prime Minister.
It was the first meeting of the new cabinet, with 3 new faces at the table. Alfred Ngaro has been promoted straight from the backbench into cabinet, and Louise Upston and Paul Goldsmith were ministers outside cabinet before. Earlier at Government House, 4 new ministers were sworn in, and other ministers were formally signed into their new portfolios. The new ministers will have to frantically read all of their briefings to get up to speed, but Bill English says they should also have a break.
I hope they have 2 or 3 weeks off because they've had a pretty intensive end to the year, as have the media, and we're always considerate of their needs as well as yours. So, look, I hope they have a bit of a break, but there's plenty of enthusiasm there. You know, we've got a new cabinet, quite a lot of changes in portfolios, as you saw from the swearing in. So I would expect by the middle of January they'll be getting back to work.
The political year normally kicks off in mid to late January, with the annual pilgrimage to Ratanapa the first formal event of the year. Parliament will sit again on February the 7th. Atu i te whare Pārimata mō te hōtaka o te ahi ko Chris Bramwell.